If you've seen my posts lately, you know that I've just recently partnered up with a brand new luxury beauty brand that actually just launched 7/1. And even though it launched 7/1, they actually weren't accepting partners until August of this year, which is kind of incredible. So I actually signed up in September. I was number 1041, which I don't know, like that's just so unbelievable to me. I was like the 1000th something person to sign up for this company and to partner with the CEO in launching this brand new beauty brand, right? So I want to talk about a little bit, because I've been getting some questions about why I decided to go this route. I've been with the company before. I was with them a year, that I loved, nothing negative about it, but y'all, like, I wasn't looking for this at all. I happened to stumble upon it, just kind of slapped me in the face, and I got really curious. So what happened is I saw someone that I kind of knew, I actually didn't even know them that well, posting about this brand new luxury beauty brand, right? And I was like, you know what, let me just check this out, because y'all, I just get really curious. I like to know like the ins and out of things, and the kind of like competition, I guess you could say. So I started like digging into it, and then something actually drew me to keep wanting to learn more, which I thought was really strange, but I kept learning more. And then I kept hearing the term founder. I kept hearing the term, 71,000 in your first like 2 to 3 months, which is very possible, and people have already done it, you guys. Like, and that's just bonuses, is the 71,000, okay? Like, someone did it in 3 weeks. Like, my mentor did it in 3 weeks, right? So here's the thing. My mentor did it in 3 weeks. Then, those were just the things that kind of pulled me in, was a founder, 71K, things like that. But when I really started digging into it, when I found out like when I tried the products, okay, so when I started learning about the products, the ingredients, how it's clinical grade skincare. So basically, right now there's just skincare, right? Now the vision of the company is to be a full-on beauty brand. So for example, like in 2019, early 2019, we're gonna have makeup, which I'm super pumped about. So if you know me at all, I'm a makeup artist and I'm a makeup junkie. So I'm stoked about that. But right now, it's just a clinical skincare line. And basically, this skincare is made in a pharmaceutical lab. So it's very pure. It's something you would find in a medical spa. But the other thing about it that really intrigued me was that it was held to European ingredient standards. Basically, what this means is that in Europe, the cosmetic labs, they ban something like 1,300 ingredients that are either toxic or cancerous or something like that that could potentially harm you. Whereas in the US, they only ban about 30, which is actually kind of scary. But so that was super exciting for me. So not only are these products going to be effective, but they're going to be safe to use. And that's really hard to find, I feel like, in this industry, in the cosmetic field. But besides the products, the thing that really got me and kind of pulled me in were the people. Okay, so the people and the training, that to me is like a make or break type situation, right? So like I said, I was already in a company where I enjoyed the products. I was already in a company that I felt like I was very comfortable. I would say I was pretty successful in it, but I felt like I was almost missing something, like I was almost too comfortable, if that makes sense. But when I discovered this one and I started getting to know the people, not even getting to know the people, but just watching the people and learning about them and learning how that they train their team, I was like, wow. Because for such a long time, like y'all, I've taken classes on attraction marketing. I've been in a mastermind. I'm still in a mastermind. And like, I'm learning how to have people like get curious enough and come to you. And y'all, when I found out that this particular team in this brand, not necessarily the brand itself, but this particular team, when I found out how they were training their team members, I realized that that's exactly how I wanted to train my team. And I was having a hard time doing that because I'm still kind of new to it too, right? So I felt like I almost had to create stuff from scratch, which is totally fine, and I was doing that. But when I realized that these top leaders in the industry, even from other companies, they left, being like the top income earners in their other company to come to this company and start over and hit the ground running and teach us these ways too, I realized that that's exactly what I wanted and what I wanted to establish for my team and the girls that came on board, if that makes any sense at all. So it was really the training, the products, it was the opportunity, it was all of it combined, right? So, I just realized, even though I was terrified, and even though that I was scared out of my mind. Like, I actually had a panic attack right before I made my launch post, because I was like, gosh, like, these people are gonna think I'm crazy, like, for switching and for doing this just kind of out of the blue. And I was absolutely terrified, not even lying, like, but let me make sure I get this straight, because I kind of always switched up, but the risk was worth the reward, if that makes any sense. So I took a huge risk, but it was so worth it, because even though I was in something good and I was a part of something good, so don't get me wrong when I say that, even though I was a part of that, it was like I took a risk to be a part of something great. And if you can relate to that, like, let me know, because it was a huge risk and I was terrified, but I did it anyway. And I've just been blown away. I've been blown away by the camaraderie. I've been blown away by the training and the skills I'm developing, and how exactly what I've learned from my masterminds and all of that kind of goes along with what I'm learning from my mentors here. And it's just been such an amazing experience. Like, for example, my personal mentor, I don't go a day without talking to her anymore, which has just been crazy, because she's become one of my best friends. Like, I don't just talk to her about the company anymore. So that's amazing. It's like I've found a tribe of people that actually share very similar goals to mine, and that almost like get me deep down to my soul. And I haven't had that in a really long time. You know what I'm saying? So when this came around, I didn't realize that's what it was until I got deeper into it. And y'all, it's just been an amazing experience. I've just absolutely loved it. Another thing that I was nervous about, I will get back to your question, Amanda. I can't see all of it, but it's cut off, but I'll get back to your question after. But really another reason why I was a little bit nervous too is because it's a brand new company, and you hear stories all the time about how companies launch and then they don't last throughout, the first couple of years. Well, you guys, let me tell you something. So the CEO of this particular company, actually, her husband is a part of a Fortune 500 company, and that Fortune 500 company backs up this company. So that is huge. Not only that, but this company is debt free. Not many companies can say that. And they literally just launched, so that's kind of incredible. Another cool thing about it is, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but this company has actually, the CEO, her goal was to have 500 partners by the end of this year. So that was her goal from August to December, okay? Now, it's middle of October, and we have over 2,700. So we are growing like crazy. Our particular team makes up over half of that, which has been unbelievable. We're constantly growing and we're constantly learning, and it's just been such a crazy ride. I can't even fathom, like, I feel like, y'all, I was so nervous before I got on here and started talking, and now I like can't shut up. But I guess I'll kind of end here before I keep on babbling. But basically, I just wanted to let you guys know right now it's Clinical Skincare. 2019 is launching makeup, which, because I'm a founding director, okay, I'm a founding director, so that means that I will be able to get to test these makeup products and any products in advance before they even release. So I can even give you guys my review in order to do so. But the cool thing is that anyone can sign up to be a founding partner by the end of the year. And if you rank to founding director, which would be considered a company-wide leader, which I was the second ever founding director in Georgia, which is amazing. So if you rank to director before the end of the year, you get those benefits like that. You get to test the makeup products before they launch and be an influencer of sorts. And you get to be the face of the company, right? Like, how incredible is that? I just couldn't resist that. But of course, like, there's other perks of being a founding director too, like, what is it? It's like you get 25% of a portion of all like corporate sales. So if people just go to the website and order and not order through you, like, it's kind of split up in a round table fashion by all the founding directors. So like, you'll constantly be making commission, right, from just people that you don't even know. Same goes for if someone goes on like the website and doesn't sign up through you, but just signs up randomly. Like, it does it like that too, so your team would constantly be growing and you're not even doing anything, right? Like, isn't that nuts? I don't know, but I guess I'll hop off of here. So if you want some info on how you can be a founder, earn 71K, all that cool stuff, or like try the new products before they launch, anything like that, drop info below and I'll message you, and I'm gonna go back and answer these questions in a second. But I'm gonna hop off of here, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.